This beautiful and nocturnal basilica makes us relive Jesus' experience on that night of choices. A choice of obedience, the choice to renounce one's own will, to surrender and abandon oneself into the hands of the Father. This is how Brother Paul Messina began his second Lenten meditation in the Basilica of Gethsemane, about the loneliness of Jesus in his prayer to the Father. Jesus asks, in that moment, not to leave him alone. It is beautiful because in that very moment of distress, he completely reveals himself and completely opens his heart, even in the most fragile part, and is not afraid to show himself to people. He does not want to face alone, but he asks for the closeness of his disciples, especially those 3 disciples who stood by him at the very moments when they could see his glory and contemplate his miracles more closely. In the center of the basilica is the stone, memorial of this episode in which Jesus understands and chooses, according to the will of the Father, to drink the cup of passion. We have to enter that silence precisely to decide for ourselves what choice to make. We think of so many women who have chosen to carry a pregnancy. I come from a land battered by the mafia, and I think of so many honest entrepreneurs who have denounced the mafia. These are difficult times in our lives, and we are truly alone. But just if we enter into that silence, and here in that loneliness, we can hear the voice of the Father. Then precisely in the highest moment of our loneliness, we discover that there is a Father who accompanies us, who sustains us. Luke will say this through the image of this angel that is depicted here, of an angel who goes precisely to support Jesus' prayer and loneliness at that moment. The Father is near us if we let him draw near. Presiding over the Eucharist with solemn vespers was Father Alberto Pari, Secretary of the Custody of the Holy Land, and concelebrated by the custody's friars and priests present in the Holy Land.